Calistoga with Rasa.
Hello.
And we are about to go into some thermal baths and then a mud bath. And I'm so happy that I have my new Insta 360 because we're gonna record a 360 experience of this mud bath. So
Enjoy the experience.
So you're saying?
So we're talking about the relationships, relating, we're talking about personality, and we're talking about transpersonal way of relating.
Versus personal.
Versus personal. And yes,
Or in addition to personal. Like, go ahead.
So there's a dance, like how much awareness we have, how much healing we've done, and how much we can rise into transpersonal to open ourselves more. And then that love, when we can either do it within ourselves or with another person, there's healing that happens.
Right.
On a personal and in a connection.
Yeah.
Yes. So where is going with that? So when there's this energy, and it happens a lot of times in women, where how can you describe this longing, wanting, deepening into
longing to step into union with another person that they deem worthy and want to devote themselves to.
Yes, devote and feel claimed and feel experience the depth of what's possible in that union.
Yeah.
Because
so what about that?
As we see on a personal level, oftentimes people are not following about that because so many fears and traumas and all of that. I feel the difference. I know when I'm more in transpersonal and all love and openness and no division, separation. There is enough love to share and beauty for all. I know that. And there's also my personals. Like if I come to this human expression and I get the chance to experience that, like to be on this dimension, why wouldn't I enjoy good food? Why wouldn't I enjoy all the goodness and oils and colors and beauty and flowers? And why wouldn't I choose for my personal to allow her to experience what she wants at this lifetime?
Yeah. So for me, what I'm exploring in relationship with myself first, that's the thing, is can I be a divinely loving being in the world moment to moment to moment? Of course I can. Of course I can. I know I've already knew. But the idea of I want to continue creating for my life expressions that gives me the greatest opportunity, to be met with an opportunity to love and to love. So it's a practice, And so when it comes into my relationship or relationships, the idea is that I am a vessel for an expression of the divine, which we could call love. You don't have to call it divine, we could just call it love. It's a force. I feel like I am an embodiment of it, and I'm an embodiment unconsciously. So as I open my consciousness and I allow the love to flow through, then this is something I get to share with the world. And yes, there are relationships in which we create like personal connections and personal dependencies or personal benefits and blessings, whatever it is. These things are coming. We choose them because they feel good. It's like why we eat the good food, why we have the good wine, the same thing. And maybe because I haven't really come to the choice point of being at the place where I'm so inspired that I want to step towards a love that you were expressing. But what my practice feels like is how do I share love with people that there's authentic connection, clarity, choice, consent, all that jazz, and allow that love to move through and not have a lens that says this one is more special because or this one's more special. That exists. It's in the ethers. It's like whatever.
It's not in yours. It's the divine energy that wants to be.
So the love that I'm trying to cultivate, exactly that, is not even mine. It's the one that goes through me, because that's the one that's most authentic, because it's not the one that clings. The one that I get to see through all my breakups and all my heartbreaks, when I turn and cling to it, is where I recognize that I'm not in love, actually. It's
with yourself first.
Exactly, with myself first. I'm not in love with it's coming from a lack, it's coming from a need, it's coming from want. And that's all normal. It's all normal. But it's when we're talking about the energy of love, for me, that does not truly feel like the authentic flow of the divine through me.
What's coming for me, that piece around sovereignty, it's not really divinity. That's the personality. That's on a personal level, that about sovereignty. When I'm tapped into my divine, there's no need for sovereignty. I'm that.
Exactly, with all of it. Not with one, not with two, not with three.
I'm that.
Exactly.
So when I have that experience on a walk on the street, when I meet that person, grocery store, or by anybody, random person, people I know in my life, I know when I can be with energy. I know when this energy moves. And there is also desire to share and play in that energy with someone. One, to feel, to see what's possible on the human plane. It doesn't mean that it's taking away or adding.
Sure, but where does the limitation of your divine thing
that doesn't end. That does not end. The divine frequency of love, and it is always there. It's just how we choose to explore what flavor, my personality want.
So then the piece.
And what of my soul I can need to experience at a deeper level.
So ultimately, each individual has to choose and say, what do I want with my life right now? What kind of relationship? Is this right relationship for me? If it is, I continue to go deeper, and then more love flourishes, and we see what it is. Or you're like, oh, this is not right relationship, because I'm not getting what I want in relationship fulfilled in this relationship to the way that feels good for me. So I choose to take myself. So that's again, it's still a choice. It's still sovereignty to individuals that choose to lean in and have a relationship. And I'm saying it doesn't have to be limited to one. Ultimately, you have
there's no wrong if it's 1 or 10 or 20.
No, I mean, it starts to get a management issue, but if we if we lived in a different society, who knows? Ultimately, for me, it's like I'm 45 years old. Every day is a new day. Every month's a new month. Every 6 months, every year, whatever. So really enjoying the present one, because who's around you in the most authentic, respectful, loving, present,
mysterious way.
And mysterious way.
This is a herbal clay mask. It has lavender leaf, papaya leaf, and peppermint, chamomile, and calendula. It's very smooth on your skin. Fantastic. Is that okay?
Of course, thank you.
Sometimes I forget and like, what are you doing this?
I think the first time we did it was like we were meditating and all of a sudden we got it on our face. No? I don't remember.
Alright guys, it's time for the rinse.
Yeah.
How we feeling?